And welcome to another MCO update on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has pushed higher today and has formed a new high. And we are now in a situation where this could still technically be a B wave. So that's still in line with the white scenario. Or we might be in the process of completing already the fifth wave. So these are the two main scenarios I'm watching from a bullish point of view. Yes, there's also a bearish point of view. That's the red scenario. You know that if you watch my videos every single day where I cover all the let's say the potentials on the daily chart, then yeah, the red scenario is one that you are aware of, but that is clearly only the alternative, as I mentioned many times. Okay, so I don't want to talk about that in this video because we are currently here on the smaller time frame, and this is more about understanding the microstructures. Tomorrow I will talk about the daily chart again, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that already. Now, looking at the micro patterns here, in the yellow scenario, this here is already the A wave that we are tracking, basically a 5-wave move that could be, that might be completing. One second. So from this swing low in April, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and now we could be in the fifth wave. Remember what I highlighted to you over the last few days again and again. We're watching for one more high. One more high in wave 5 of A. It's happened, okay? It's happened, and now we have, for me, the minimum requirement completed, fulfilled for all these 5 waves to the upside. Do I find the white count a little more clear? Is it preferred? I think yes. I think I would actually prefer the white scenario because I don't like this here so much for all of wave 4, but it's valid, okay? So this mess that happened between the 25th of April and the 30th of April could just be all of the wave 4 in yellow. Whereas I find actually the idea of a wider flat correction, A, B, C, quite good, okay? But both are valid. But the main point is we have that fifth wave up. So if now a deeper pullback occurs, it might already be the B wave that we're tracking. So quick reminder, what would that mean? It means that if we have 5 waves up completed, next could be a B wave pullback. It should, however, hold above the April low, and then a C wave rally could take us towards 115, 120K plus. Yeah. Whereas in the white count, we might see a C wave down and go then still higher before that B wave happens. So these are just two different variations of the same scenario. We won't be able to answer that today. These are two probable scenarios. In the very short term, the question is, where is nearest support? Can we get another upside extension? And whether that's another upside extension in the white C wave of B or another extension in yellow wave 5, it doesn't matter so much in the short term. In the short term, what matters is micro support. What would be our first top signal? As long as we're holding above that signal line, we could get one more upside extension. And $95,280 is the 50% retracement and is also the first topping signal, breaking below that, okay? But, well, does it mean we're heading into a bear market? Does it mean we go into a very deep correction? Not necessarily, but it's the very first top signal. My point I try to make is that as long as we are holding above the $95,280 level, direct upside extensions are possible in both of these wave counts. Yeah, this is really just, as long as we are holding above that level, there's literally no top signal. So that remains a key level to watch, against which we can focus on higher in wave 5 in yellow or one more high in wave C of B. So when we break below that level, should we do that? Or we're still holding above it, right? Way above it. And by the way, there are 3 levels, so it's just that 95,280 is the lower boundary level. That's really key support. As long as we're holding that, as I said, no sign of a top. But we also have 95,797 and 96,441. These are micro support levels, just additional levels to watch. Now, if we break below that level, 95,280, well, I can't tell you yet what's going to happen. Yeah, it will really depend on how do we break support and what's the momentum and so on. At the moment, we're holding above it. No sign of a top. So we really will have to deal with a lot of other questions once support is broken. But for now, all I'm saying is this is the support area that's currently being tested, and further upside extensions from here are still possible. I think one more high would be ideal because it just doesn't look very complete yet, but we've seen that for that additional high, and let's talk a little bit about what another push higher, where it could land, right? Let's do that before we finish the video. What would be the next target? So if we really assume this is the fifth wave up, we can define a target based on measuring the length of waves 1, well, just the length of the wave 1, and then we go lower against the low of the wave 2, and these are Fibonacci extensions relevant for the next move up. These are the standard ones, but for the next, these are just simply the next levels to watch, right? Let's see what it tells us. So the next level to watch, based on this measurement, the next level is at 98,745. This would be the next level for one more upside extension. Now, I'm never giving you maximum levels because there is literally no maximum, right? I'm just giving you like the next levels to watch, because sometimes the market starts a push and then it's already at the next level. But what is that level? That's important to know. So just communicate the next one. There is another, where are we? There is another way of measuring. Hold on. There is another way of measuring, yeah. And we take the length of waves 1 to 3, go to the low of the wave 4. And then we're looking normally for the 38.2. Let's see. That's quite far away. Yeah, that's not so helpful. That's because the fourth wave was so shallow. Sometimes when they don't make sense, it's best to try a few, because there are usually more than just one. There's more than one way of measuring, right? Yeah, but also here, this one was reached, so 100K is the next one above. You see, with this way of measurement that I just did, the 38.2 extension points to 97,325, perfectly respected. So I assume this is currently what the market is respecting. So one more high, 98,745 and 100K. These are just relevant levels, just on the micro level, nothing that really impacts the context here. But yeah, that's the update. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you are interested in the membership, check out our channel page. There's a video that explains the membership. You get access to member videos. Today we covered Jasmine, yesterday Polygon, Brett, Bonk, Pepe, and so on. Tomorrow there'll be another one. And you also get access to our member live stream Sunday. Yeah, it's around the corner already, nearly there. 5 p.m. UTC every Sunday. Also, as a gold member, you get access to Discord for lots of additional content. Also, with occasional NASDAQ updates and regular updates about gold and silver included as a bonus. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.